Hi, Mike Munsey here, Director of Noel Jones in Mitcham. Hope you and your family are well. I thought we'd just take a quick moment to run through a couple of the talking points on the property management side of our business. Now, we've been super busy at the start of this year. We've had the ability to add some really high-class talent into the property management side of our business. You'll notice that Grace Ellen Gully and Mackenzie Grigg, they're in relationship and property management roles, of course, led by Ivy, who's our department head. The reason we've added this structure in our business now is because of the increase in maintenance requests, the compliance to minimum standards, and the volume of changes around the legislation. It's really important that we keep up with the customer service piece and make sure we've got a structure that's going to make sure that your property is managed to an elite standard and that we're responding on some of those requests that are coming through really quickly, and also making sure we're working with our trade partners through this difficult time with supplier increases, the challenges with COVID, to make sure we're delivering that customer service to you. We're also excited to let you know that we won the Small Agency of the Year from the REIV Awards at the back end of last year, and was also a national finalist for the REIA Awards, which is a wonderful testament to the work that our team's been putting in on your behalf, and it's upon us to make sure that we increase our customer service level as we go forward. Now, one of the main things that a lot of owners are talking about at the moment is the increase in the rental market. So to touch on that briefly, over the last 2 to 3 years, we've seen a transition from the sale of investment property. So when an investment property comes for sale, it's not necessarily selling to another investor, often going to a family or a homeowner. And what that's done in the eastern suburbs particularly has reduced the number of rental inventory, making it a tighter market. Now, as we've seen over the last couple of months, we've seen people drifting away from the sales market, potentially going into rentals, and that's forced an increase in price, not just from inflation, but from that reason as well. And we are definitely seeing a strong rental market at the moment. So that leads into the question of how does that apply to your investment property? So as your lease comes up during the year, it's certainly going to be a conversation to be had with your property manager to make sure that we've got the right rent review rate that's currently in place for your property, and that we can make sure that we can maximise the value of your investment. So a quick oversight on market conditions. So obviously there are some macro conversations around the election, around the increase in interest rates, and those types of conversations. So we've obviously seen this before. The last time this occurred was 2010, was the last time that we saw an interest rate increase. Rates are genuinely at a historically low level. So the opportunity to borrow money at the moment is still at historically low levels, and we're in a part of the world where property is rather tight as far as inventory goes. So over the short to medium term, we're very confident in the capital growth. And if you have monitored the market over the last decade or so, you will note that growth hasn't necessarily been a straight line, and this certainly won't be the case in the next couple of years, but the growth outlooks are really strong. So finally, what we're looking to do to add some further value to you is we have an upcoming event that you're going to see an invitation for. So coming just after the end of the financial year, we're going to run an in-person client event talking about how do we make opportunities out of the transitioning environment. A chance to talk with some professionals, hear some case studies, and an opportunity to talk about some of the legislative changes that are coming up at the start of next year, and a chance for you to work in directly with our team, and a chance for us to give back to you as well. At all times, if you have any questions for us, if you need to talk to us or go through your specific plan around your investment property, please feel free to call us at 9872 3995, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.